What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your bud Sutherland, and we are back with more Lost Judgment. Today, we're going to the Mystery Research Club to see what's up. I wonder if these guys know they're standing in front of the MRC. If you win money at the next tournament, you better bring it here. Cheaters never prosper. I haven't cheated at all. You still better bring the money. Oh, come on, a shakedown? Guess I better put a stop to that. Time to intervene. Hey, you turds.
Hey.
Hey, how about you back off?
Hey.
You okay? Are you Daijobu? Thank you. Are you the teacher for the MRC? Huh? Well, I'm the outside counselor, Yagami. Did you need something? Yes, my name's Machio Toki. Matchbox 20? There was something I wanted to talk to the MRC about, so I was waiting here. But there was no response, even after I knocked. I see. I guess there's nobody inside. Well, come on in. Okay, thank you. Usually the president, Amasawa, isn't around. Speaking of. I forbid it, at least until the end of term exams are finished. Okay, I get it. Huh? Yagami-san? I didn't know you were here. Kento's teacher was lecturing about his grades earlier. Huh? We have a guest?
Yeah.
This is Toki-kun. He's got something he wanted to discuss with the MRC. Okay, Toki-kun, you have the floor. I'm in the eSports club, and I wanted to lay some suspicions to rest. The suspicion is we're somehow cheating with the help of the professor.
Huh?
Did you say the professor? I think I'm gonna need to pry further. Let's ask about the club first. Esports are where you play video games competitively, right? Yeah, we play in tournaments. Usually the games are like fighting, shooting, that sort of thing. It's hard for me to imagine what a day at that club looks like. What do you guys normally do? Well, we play games.
Oh.
I should have expected that. But it's not just playing. We study the moves and combos of the strongest players, and we train our mental strength. At esports tournaments, if you don't have an iron focus, you've already lost. It just takes work to get to that level. Like for practice, we go to temples for Zen meditation, and also sit under waterfalls.
Huh.
Now that I'd like to see. It's our president's own practice regimen. I don't know if other schools' esports clubs do the same thing or not.
Hey.
Say, I was going to ask this earlier, but doesn't it feel a little off to call these esports a sport at all? They're just video games. It's not like you're moving your body. So how is it a sport? Moving your fingers isn't moving your body? I mean, I move my fingers to read a book, too.
Sis!
Back it up, sis. Video games can absolutely be a sport.
Huh?
Kentoku? I'm sick of hearing it. There's all this bias about games being bad, that they make you stupid. And guess what? Now you have to hear my rant. Guess he's pretty fired up. Might as well hear what he has to say. Fine. Let's go, Kento. The games used in esports have a very high competition factor, and to win, you need to put an absurd amount of effort and practice. He's right about that. Stuff like Counter-Strike Source and CSGO and freaking League of Legends and all that nonsense. Yeah, in StarCraft, if you watched competitive StarCraft, it's insane. Yeah. On top of that, at tournaments, everyone's nerves are running high like you wouldn't believe. You need a cool head to keep your focus when something unexpected happens. In other words, eSports is a battle of the mind. It's no exaggeration to say it requires an athlete's abilities.
What?
Where did all this even come from? Kento-kun's right. Right now, eSports is recognized as its own subculture, and there are more professional players every year. Good point, Toki. So yeah, the age of games being bad or just for children is over. Yeah, it's been that way for a little while now. Just the culture's finally starting to catch up. Do you two know each other or something? Kento-kun and I are mutuals. Online friends, I mean. Have we even talked IRL before? We're not in the same year at school.
Amasawa.
Well, now that we've listened to Kento-kun's rant, do you have a counter-argument, Amasawa? Really? We're gonna do a whole debate right now? Alright.
Kento.
First of all, Kento, I've never once said that games are harmful or that they need to be banned, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I'm pointing out that you need to stop changing the topic. Listen, what I really want to say is, exams are almost here, and you don't study at all. You just keep playing games, and you keep failing. That's why I'm saying you can't play games until exams are over. Do you understand? But, aren't you chasing after mysteries instead of studying for your exam? That's completely different. Her goofing off for her own things. Me? I can still handle my studies along with my extracurriculars. My grade ranking is still in the upper percentile. Anyway, until the tests are over, you're not allowed to play games. I'm banning games, and if you fail, I'm banning games for a month. Ugh. Looks like your plan to unban games and defend eSports backfired mightily, Kento-kun. Damn it, when I don't get to play, I get all antsy though. Alright, let's get on to the meat of this. So, you guys know what cheats are, right?
Yeah.
That's when you cheat in the game by using mod programs. Yeah, you can make it easy to win by making characters move in ways they're not supposed to, or to be immune to enemy attacks. Anyway, we're suspected of using some sort of cheat during our last practice match.
Huh.
Why is that? The opponents in our practice match were a famous team. They had some professionals who were already known around the world, in fact. But their ace player got beaten by our president. Here's our fearless leader, Genya Sabonmatsu. So that's their guy. You got the crazy hair for it.
Hmm?
He was suspected of cheating just for getting a win. Sounds like everybody on the internet. It was because of the way he won. A no damage, perfect victory. In a matter of seconds.
I see.
Well, that definitely doesn't sound normal against a professional. But to assume he cheated is terrible. They don't even have any evidence.
Hey!
That reminds me, Toki-kun. What's with all the rumors about getting help from the professor? We don't know why people think that. The newspaper club is just making things up. As the press do. Newspaper club, huh? Guess I'll need to talk to them. So, what did you want to discuss with the MRC? I want you to investigate our club and clear us of the suspicions. We're innocent.
Gotcha.
Okay then. Does your president, Sanbonmatsu-kun, know I'm going to be doing this? I haven't told him. He'd be opposed to it. Oh, then won't he be on guard? So perhaps that will make the investigation easier. Well, then he won't be on guard, so perhaps that'll make the investigation easier.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, why don't you just go undercover like you always do and act as an advisor to the eSports club? Why not? We're already advising every other club in this frickin' school.
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's go with that. Cool. So the club's room is on the 4th floor of the east building. Okay, so near the Robotics club. Okay, the eSports club. Time to head to their gaming grounds. I think Amasawa had some more stuff to discuss with us. So we'll do that while we can.
Ah.
Oh, didn't know you were going to be here too, Kento-kun. Even though we just left the room and he was there. But yeah, that's fine.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, please take a seat. What is this, Dateline
Amasawa.
NBC? So you got some information on Oshikiri?
Yes.
Yes, and it's unfortunately rather unpleasant. Yagami-san, do you know what the Genbukai is?
Hmm?
Genbukai? No, I have no idea. It's apparently a mixed martial arts competition that the city's more felonious citizens tend to enter.
Does that mean...
Ah, it's an underground fight club type deal, huh? I hear those don't take a lot of safety precautions like weigh-ins or proper medical staff.
Well...
Oshikiri-kun is a former participant.
Huh?
He is.
Yes.
In fact, it was a few months back, but it sounds like he made quite a splash. Come to think of it, those punks who messed with Oshikiri the other day mentioned the Genbukai.
No way.
So, Kenya's been fighting? The event itself isn't illegal, and neither is signing up to fight in it.
That being said...
However, word is getting around that the event organizers are very shady.
Wait a minute.
They're shady? Don't tell me it's the Neo Keihin gang.
If I were to guess...
That's a possibility, but I can't say for sure at this point. However, we can't ignore the fact that Oshikiri-kun has involved himself with an unsavory crowd in some way.
But...
Don't just put that on Kenya without any evidence. Maybe he didn't know that kind of people were running, or maybe he didn't know what kind of people were running the event? You do have a point there. Besides, it seems Oshikiri-kun no longer participates in the Genbukai. I heard that his gym's owner caught wind of it and gave him a good scolding.
Yeah.
Interesting. We ought to pursue this Genbukai business. I'll ask Todoroki about it next time I see him. Yeah, that's gonna be pleasant and not at all peppered with cuss words.
Please and thank you.
Sounds like a plan. Best of luck. Is there still one more? It would appear there is. Might as well. Was that a lie? Well, what do you think?
Irakura-san.
Kura-san, your face is telling me more than your mouth is. I believe I've won. Is that so? Then go right ahead. Huh? Is that Amasawa and Itakura?
Huh?
The maid? I lost again? Sounds like a good time in here. Old maid, huh? Just the two of you?
Yes.
Yes, but we're primarily focused on the bluffing aspect of the game. Unfortunately, I just lost for the 10th time in a row. She's too good at making me pull the Joker. There even a couple of times I got you to take it in the first 2 rounds. Not sure if that means Itakura is a card shark or Amasawa is just an easy mark. Well, I'll be off now. Itakura kind of has some sociopathic tendencies, so I could see her just being very hard to read. Looks like you two were having fun.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, that wasn't just a simple game. That was work for the MRC. Really? Playing cards is going to help with the case?
Yes.
It is. I found another community that I need you to infiltrate. This time, it's a casino.
Huh?
A casino? The school doesn't have a gambling club, does it?
No.
No, it's just as it sounds. We'll be going undercover to an actual casino.
No way.
So we've moved on from aping detective flicks to doing spy movies, have we?
No.
Not at all. This is for a genuine case. In a full-fledged casino? What would that have to do with the delinquent Seriyo students?
Well...
Actually, word's gotten around that a Seriyo student gained access to a casino in town, and she's been gambling regularly there. This girl?
Yes.
Yes, Kohaku Hayakawa. She's a second year. Why is it always second years? Alright, fill me in on the situation. Casinos don't usually let high schoolers gamble, do they? They do when they're underground casinos.
Yes.
Yes, normally they can't even get access to such places. I believe the casino Hayakawa-san has been going to wouldn't let her in under usual circumstances either.
But...
And how's Hayakawa getting in? Did she fake her membership? That's likely, although I don't think it'd be easy for a high schooler to create a fake ID that easily. I imagine she's had help from a third party.
does that mean...
And by third party, you mean... There's no bigger suspect when it comes to aiding and abetting delinquents than the professor. I think it's safer to believe he had a hand in this than it would be to believe he isn't involved.
I see.
Gotcha. Considering the professor's connections, it's easy to figure out at least one of them would be a forger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been doing some reading on forgery lately. A job often performed from the shadows where fakes of anything from passports to driver's licenses can be crafted to serve all sorts of purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I imagine some membership card to a casino wouldn't be impossible for them to make. But they're impossible to get a hold of without the cash or connections. So let's ask about Hayakawa. So tell me, what kind of student is this Hayakawa-san? She seems to be a decent person. She's in the board game club. Fairly good student, no connections or records of delinquency. Her reputation seems solid overall.
That being said...
But one thing is, I heard she gets very competitive when it comes to games. Not only that, she's very good at them. In fact, she's won countless board game tournaments. Nothing seems to faze her when she's in the zone, be it strategy, bluffing, or even luck of the draw. So how'd you find out she's going to a casino in the first place? She happened to mention it a bit too loudly to one of the other students of her club. She said she'd found a casino she could get into and that she'd been having more fun there than anywhere else lately. She also said those games are much more thrilling than what they play in the club. I worry that the thrill may end up costing her in the long run, considering how she's already ramped up the stakes so highly. What's her win rate like? As unbelievable as it may sound, she has a perfect record. Oh. Seems that Hayakawa-san has a rather unique talent. According to other board game club members, she has the uncanny ability to read people perfectly. What do you mean by read people exactly? She can deduce any opponent's current emotions whenever facing them down in a game. Is she doing that based on expressions and behavior? No one knows how she does it. Apparently she can even read players who are putting on convincing poker faces. Whatever it is, though, it's made Hayakawa-san virtually unstoppable in any competition involving psychological fortitude. Players who get antsy when they have a bad hand, or the excited ones with winning hands, all competitors have their tells.
In other words...
If someone can read an opponent's emotions with a high degree of accuracy, they would be particularly good at games involving bluffing, such as poker. So you were trying your hand at Hayakawa's ability when you were playing Old Maid with Itakura?
Yes.
That's correct. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a read on Itakura-san once. While on the flip side, she toyed with me the entire time. I see. Well, I think I get the gist of what's going on. So where's this casino supposed to be? All about that. Since it's an underground sort of arrangement, I don't know its exact location. The only intel I've gathered so far is it's a members-only situation, and that it's hard to access.
In other words,
Which means my first step is finding the casino?
Yes.
Yes, so it would seem. If it's anywhere, I'd suspect it'd be around Chinatown. When I would Taylor, that's where I'd usually lose sight of her.
gotcha.
Chinatown. Okay, I'll go look for Hayakawa around there. Alright. So we have all of the tasks. So we'll head up to the 4th floor. Oh, that's right. I forgot this building is derp. Now that I have to cross here and then go up a flight. I see, said the blind man as he peed in the wind. So it all comes back to me now. Okay, I believe this is the Robotics Club. Yep. So
Yagami-san!
we'll get in a
Yeah.
a scrimmage. You can rest a little, you know. You look
No.
exhausted. Absolutely cannot. I need to watch these practice matches with my own eyes and gather the data. Right. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Actually, I'm going to leave the Robotics Club for a second and save.
Yagami-san!
Yeah.
And now we'll get back
No.
into it. Oops. We'll start the match. Okay, hopefully we're not getting too wrecked.
Getting
wrecked.
Son of
That was bad. Nice.
Wow, okay,
a...
apparently
looking good.
they have guns that just one-shot us. So that's not fun.
Oh, way.
Come on, let's respawn.
Nice.
Start picking up some pieces.
Go.
もうダメだ
Ugh. Apparently it just one-shots us, so that's cool. That's not cool at all. So, good news is we have plenty of pieces. The revive is going to be annoying. So, immediately try to advantageously rearrange. There we go. So the good news is our opponents are very much distracted over on the other side. And then this douche is going to hammer me into the corner. Thanks, bro. Let's get him out of there. Oh my god. Move!
Nice.
There we go.
No way.
Oh! You all saw that, right? That was ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, go!
Not looking good. There we go.
Feeling good.
So just gotta fight it through. Those guys definitely had some good combat power. Was definitely a harder match. But hey, we got some precise circuits, assault application reports, R weapon basic reports, AI2 data, which is what we needed for a lot of stuff, and CF2 data, which is good. And honestly, taking a break from the robotics game helped reduce some of my salt levels about it. It's already late.
What?
Not ready, really? Then what's this design?
Well,
That's quite an intricate design, although I don't believe I requested this sort of work. Please don't tell me you're behind because you were drawing this. Yeah, I got really into it and I guess it slipped my mind. Huh? What are you doing? This isn't like you.
Okitagawa.
Okitagawa, what's going on?
Well,
Kuromazaki went overboard on the designs and didn't make any progress on his actual work.
Huh?
Kuromazaki-kun did that? That's not like him. What's the matter, Kuromazaki? Actually, it was my fault.
what?
You, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
Kuromazaki-senpai and I were talking about robot designs and we got really excited when I asked him to show it to me.
not really.
It isn't Sakura-kun's fault. I'm the one to blame.
Ah,
Could this maybe be related to the time he was working with a big smile on his face? In any case, please stick to the deadlines, you two. There couldn't be a worse time to be playing around. Okay,
Not really.
got it all wrong. We weren't playing around.
what?
What? If this isn't something you do for fun, then what were you doing?
Um,
Well, I felt like we wouldn't be able to win if we went with your strategy.
What?
So what, you thought the robot would win if it looked cooler? You expect to beat Toto with some robot straight out of an anime?
well, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Kuromazaki.
Kuromazaki, I understand what I'm asking you to do is a rather tall order, but right now I need you at your absolute best. So, please? It seemed like Kuromazaki-kun was having fun for a change. I feel kind of bad for him. More focus. Alright, well, we're able to get a little bit more robots in, as well as a bunch of new clubs to go check. I think, okay, so eSports is around the corner. Is that everything else here? Yeah, I think so. Still have to go to the main story, second floor at some point. Then eventually the dance club is going to want us to do their school story again. But hey, we're making progress. All the side cases are just as important. Let me run back to the robotics club. I started to walk away. See if there's any new parts we can develop. I thought that design was pretty good. Thanks, but that doesn't matter right now. Crap, if we keep talking like this, our foul overboard may smite us. Ellipses. Yeah.
Yagami-san.
Yeah.
Yeah, another day, another victory. Not so much, but another day, maybe some parts development. Let's see. So I think this is just an upgraded robot all around. So yeah, this should be an upgrade. for our chassis. Hopefully it won't require a completely new battery. Definitely vibing to the music though. So, rearrangement. Ooh, so this will actually significantly drop our attack and defense. But it will increase our third bot. So we'll go ahead and upgrade him. Gives him an extra slot so we can throw on the enhanced melee attack. So it wasn't a complete waste. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have the rubber for that. I was thinking about upgrading to a speed motor H, but yeah, it requires super durable rubber, which we don't have. The level 3s, I don't have any IP2 datas. Thought we just got some. Maybe I read it wrong. So yeah, I could have swore that we got IP2 data. Oh well. Melee damage reduction, enemy territory effect, black blade reduction, shield optimization. Okay, so you can add AI capture level 2, supporter level 2, jammer, mobile attack device. That would be pretty cool. Oh, maybe it was CF2 data that we got. Hate chip, stealth chip. Alright, so need sturdy iron. I don't have enough yet, but I have some. Eagle Sniper Mark II, which, okay, nothing there that's particularly in short supply or that's required by something else, so we'll go ahead and do that. Cool. So we will go ahead, find our sniper, equip the Mark II instead, and I think that'll do it for right now. And in the next video, we'll continue to make some more progress with some of the other clubs and with the Robotics Club. Try to take the Robotics Club to finals and hopefully get cracking on the eSports and the boxing and get some more progress with the boxing gym. Until then, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by, and make sure you like, subscribe. Take care.